Good Wednesday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Heavy moisture has damaged the shoulder of a rural road outside Cashmere, causing a one-lane closure. The Wenatchee Valley Chamber of Commerce welcomed in community members for a special coffee and commerce talk on tourism this morning. Mostly sunny and warmer weather on the way for the end of the week before things get wet again late this weekend. An East Wenatchee man who's been jailed since December pleaded guilty this week to possessing ecstasy with intent to sell the drug. 22-year-old Brian Mariano Rivera Martinez entered pleas Monday in Chelan County Court to charges including possession of ecstasy, manufacturing counterfeit pharmaceuticals, and maintaining a drug property. Rivera used the chat application Telegram to market illicit drugs to buyers. When he was arrested last year, detectives said they found illicit prescription pharmaceuticals as well as equipment for making pills. Judge Travis Brandt sentenced Rivera to 5 years in prison for his plea. He still faces drug charges in Douglas County alleging the possession and sale of cocaine, fentanyl, and Xanax. A state audit says that the Entiat School District was insufficient in its internal control of ASB fundraisers over a span of 3 years. The auditor's office said they examined 9 fundraisers from 2020, 2021, and 2022 that totaled $8,877. The auditor's office found the district did not do appropriate reconciliation of the fundraisers, keep track of inventory for 5 fundraisers, and in one case did not deposit funds within a week of receipt, among other conditions. Past audits led to similar findings, but turnover in the district office made employees who monitor ASB activities unaware of prior communication with the auditor's office. The district says they will work to correct all conditions going forward. Heavy moisture has damaged the shoulder of a rural road outside Cashmere. Yaxham Canyon Road is sagging in the 3700 block as saturation in the soil causes the ground to shift beneath the asphalt. Chelan County Public Works says it's putting a one-lane temporary closure in place while it assesses the problem. Drivers along Yaxham Canyon Road are asked to lower their speed and yield to oncoming traffic while the trouble is ongoing. Douglas County Commissioners have put in a new permitting process. It's in place for large load truckers to use McNeil Canyon Road. That's the steep rural highway between Orondo and the Waterville Plateau. Commissioners adopted the new rules Tuesday, requiring truck drivers pulling more than 10,000 pounds to apply for a permit before driving the route. Drivers must also conduct brake checks before any downhill travel on McNeil. If a vehicle is more than 26,000 pounds, the operator must provide a current inspection report to the county each year. McNeil Canyon Road has been the site of several truck accidents in recent years, many of them caused when brakes failed on the steep grade near milepost 2. The county says road work to improve safety is scheduled to begin next year. When we come back, we'll have the latest on Washington State's growing litter problem and Happy Letters. A local nonprofit organization just sent over 500 letters to the families and individuals struggling from the Maui fires. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
We're turning up the heat with the hottest deals of the year. Right now, during the hot summer clearance sale, only at Click It RV. #1 in sales and service. The best RV brands. Over 1,000 to choose from. And the best deals of the year on remaining 2023 model year-end clearance with incredible 30% off. Brand new RVs discounted up to 30%. Save thousands. Plus, no payments until 2024. During the hot summer clearance sale, now only at Click It RV. 5 superstore locations. Hurry in today.
Hi everybody, Dan Coos alongside Jesse Coble from Alpine Air. My heat pump there's like steam coming out of it. It's making weird noises. Is this something I need to be concerned about?
No, Dan, that's normal operation. Refrigeration technology steals heat from the outside, transfers it to the inside, and it creates frost on your heat pump. The defrost cycle melts that off, which creates steam and a little bit of noise.
That makes sense. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air for heat and air. call Alpine Air. Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you.
The Wenatchee Valley Chamber of Commerce welcomed in community members for a special coffee and commerce talk on tourism this morning. Speakers included Visit Wenatchee Director Ashley Sinner, Visit Chelan County Director Jerry Barkley, and State of Washington Tourism Executive Director David Blandford. Each guest speaker discussed goals for their organizations and methods they use to draw in tourists from other states. Blandford, who spoke from the perspective of the whole state, explained exactly the type of tourists they want to visit Washington.
With out-of-state visitors, we certainly want to increase, but I have to say that the renewed focus will be on responsible tourism. We are not mass market. We're not Orlando. We're not Las Vegas. We don't want everyone to come. We want a very specific traveler to come. We call that traveler the Pathfinder. It's our name for the demographics and psychographics of the kind of traveler who has lots of disposable income, loves to travel, is super sensitive to the destination they're about to visit. They know before they go. They want to be a part of a solution, not a problem. They want to understand local culture, indigenous communities. They want to understand the outdoors and the sensitivities there, and they want to be a part of that in a positive way. They also want to bond with the locals once they get here. They want to take the time to get to know them, understand what they do, why they do it, what their issues are. Travelers today are much more about the experience than just a quick holiday. And so we want that segment of visitation to come. Some additional goals, I mentioned destination management, and we've all been talking about that here. What that means for us is that we would very strategically promote in a way that also educates. So we're promoting the concept of a visit here, but a very specific visit, which is all about responsibility. We can't separate that. When we promote, we're saying come and come responsibly, and here's some things you can do and ways you can do it that would be helpful.
Washington has a growing litter problem. That's the finding from a new Department of Ecology study which collected, sorted, and weighed refuse dropped on roadways, at rest areas, and at public parks and forest lands. It's the first such study in nearly 20 years, and it found that litter volumes at state and county parks and roadside rest areas have increased dramatically since 1999. Ecology says about 37.8 million pounds of litter is cast aside in Washington each year. That's about 4.8 pounds per person. Happy Letters, a local nonprofit organization, just sent over 500 letters to the families and individuals struggling from the Maui fires. Now more letters are being collected that will be sent to Maui as well as to Medical Lake. The templates for Happy Letters combine both writing and drawing to spread extra joy and can be picked up and dropped off at Weeds Cafe, the Cashmere Library, That Pizza Place, and the Cashmere Chamber of Commerce, as well as at Simply Unique in Wenatchee. Get your letters dropped off before October 11th in order for them to be sent out with the next batch. For more information on Happy Letters or how to get your business involved as a pickup or drop-off location, visit their website. Coming up next in tonight's feature story and in the final part of our interview series, Wenatchee Valley College President Dr. Famous Harrison spoke with NCWLIFE's Jefferson Robbins about what he's looking forward to in his first full academic year as leader. Warmer, sunny weather on tap for tomorrow and Friday before our weather pattern turns wet late this weekend into next week. I'll have all the details in your complete North Central Washington weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
As the sun sets on another hot summer, let the experts at Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa winterize and close your pool. Closing your swimming pool is the most important service to get right. Letting the professionals from Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa close your pool will ensure that you won't cost yourself thousands of dollars in damage next year. Want to save a little money? Consider dropping the water level yourself and save. Don't wait. Blue Lagoon's pool closing schedule is filling up quickly. Call today.
Somewhere behind these doors is a family member, often alone, taking care of a loved one with Alzheimer's or some other disability, or providing care for a loved one who is not ill but only aging and no longer able to care for themselves. In the field of caregiving, this is the home front. For the home is where most Americans will live out their last days. Contact Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington for a variety of services including caregiving, meals, and medication help.
In tonight's feature story, the new academic year gets rolling Monday at Wenatchee Valley College for both the Wenatchee and OMAC campuses. In the final part of our interview series, Wenatchee Valley College President Dr. Famous Harrison, he spoke with NCWLIFE's Jefferson Robbins about what he's looking forward to in his first full academic year as leader. He also opened up a bit about his very distinctive first name.
I'm really excited to actually have faculty, staff, students on campus. I'm also really excited on our commitment to really supporting North Central Washington, to positioning the college to be the higher education institution of choice for our region and beyond, and to showcase the so many levels of talents that we have to offer. You know, we have amazing, esteemed faculty that are doing exceptional work, not just in the classroom, but related to their interests, their studies, their research, their publications, the books, but also more importantly is their involvement with students and the community. It's amazing, it's really exciting. Also too, we have exceptional professional staff that go above and beyond, that live in this community, that care about this community. You know, so we are really focusing on embracing the whole community as part of our mission. So when I talk about that, I see Wenatchee Valley College as here for the public good. I want to transition the college from being student-centered to being community-centered. Our students live in the community, they care about the community, so collectively, how do we work together to not only advance the mission of the college, but also advance the opportunities for people that live here, that work here, that want to come here to really support and advance North Central Washington.
Dr. Famous Harrison, that's such a name. It's a striking name, and I have to ask a little bit, if I can, about the origins of your first name.
I've heard multiple different things related to my name. I am the only child, and I believe some components of a name can really either motivate or discourage you. But I don't have a true understanding. I've heard multiple different things from family members, but really my main objective is if my name can be used as an entryway to really talk about how we can support and serve others, I'm ecstatic to do so. I don't want my name to be a distraction, but there is a lot when I say that I really want to serve others, and that name, Famous, which is almost hard to say even for myself, really means that I need to do my part in trying to make opportunities better for all of those that I'm very fortunate enough to get engaged and meet during my journey and time here on this earth.
Time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast. It was a wet Wednesday out there. It's rain showers this morning and then throughout at least our early afternoon. That gave way to a little bit of blue sky late in the day, allowed our temperatures to warm up a little bit, but not a whole lot, that's for sure. And you can see our Sky-Fi tower camera up on Wenatchee Heights. Yeah, it's shaking out there a little bit. We did have some wind. Most of the strong wind, though, was up in the Okanagan Valley and Waterville Plateau, where sustained winds were reported near 20 miles an hour. Also gusts to around 30 miles an hour up that way. And folks, not much better news for you tomorrow. Okanagan Valley, Waterville Plateau, and even including the Columbia Basin, you could see sustained winds tomorrow between 15 and 25 miles an hour with gusts up to 35 miles an hour. And then we're in for a nice Friday. We'll get to that in a second. 57, that was our high temperature today. And guess what? That was at 1:15 a.m. Yeah, it just stayed cool all morning and into the afternoon. 75 is where we should be for this time of year. 91, our record high, and that was set in 1967. 52 this morning, 51 is normal, so pretty much a normal overnight low this morning. 33, our record cold. Talk about cold, and that was in 1983. 3/100ths of an inch of precipitation reported, and that gets us to 3.64 for the year. We're still a little over 1.3 inches below where we should be for this time of year. Sunrise 6:45 this morning, and it sets just after 7 now at 7:03. All right, Thursday temperatures. Things will begin to warm up, and from the 50s today, this is a big warm up. 70 in Moses Lake and Ephrata, 71 for Quincy and also Wenatchee. We'll stay around 71 in Entiat, 72 for Chelan, only 68 for Ellensburg, and 66 once again. The high temperature tomorrow in Lake Wenatchee, but it's warming up after that too. Tonight, mostly clear skies. We could see a bit of that wildfire haze move our way. We're seeing a pretty strong northwesterly flow, so you could see that and maybe even smell it out there tonight. Low temperatures in the low 50s. As we get into Thursday, mostly sunny and breezy right through north central Washington. We will be a little bit warmer for Thursday, actually a lot warmer than today, with high temperatures in those lower 70s. There's our ridge of high pressure. It will begin to flatten though as we get into football Friday. Lots of clear skies though at the end of our work week, and it's going to warm up. Boy, what a beautiful day. High temperatures Friday into the mid 70s, so a seasonal day finally on Friday. And then for Saturday, partly cloudy skies. This will be the big weather maker as we get into late Saturday. We're looking at showers beginning to develop, and that will happen. Here's into our evening hours. High temperatures on Saturday, still mild into the low 70s, but then by Sunday, here we go. 6 a.m. rain showers from that area of low pressure. This is early afternoon on Sunday, and then as we move through the day, still some of those scattered showers right here in north central Washington. Highs Sunday in the upper 60s. Getting you into Monday, it looks like a miniature cyclone off the coast of British Columbia. It's going to bring in a lot of clouds for us. Rain is likely throughout the day on Monday. We'll see high temperatures cooling into the mid and upper 60s for Monday. On Tuesday, cloudy skies continue as our low gets pushed up a little bit farther to the north. Not as many clouds on Tuesday, but still plenty of shower activity around. Highs again in those upper 60s for Tuesday, and then getting you into Wednesday past Tuesday, it looks like we're going to stay into that rainy pattern with highs again in those upper 60s. 51 overnight tonight, mostly sunny, a little bit breezy tomorrow, and 71. Once again, circle Friday. It should be a beauty. Mostly sunny, light wind for Friday, and warmer 75. And then that rainy, wet weather moves in late in the day on Saturday. 73 with late day showers. Sunday, showers are likely in 67. Rain likely for Monday. We'll stay at about 67 to start off your work week. And then on Tuesday, cloudy skies, a 50% chance of rain with high temperatures in the upper 60s. And that's a look at your north central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
I have no idea what I'm doing. That's why we need you. We need people to run camera so I can get back down on the broadcast and talk about what's going on. We pay $75 per event. If it's sports, if it's a parade, if it's Apple Blossom, if it's the Super Oval, $75. If that sounds like some extra good money for you, we'd love you to be part of our team. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. sports@ncwlife.com. In the meantime, I gotta go figure out this camera.
The Mariners completed a 3-game sweep of Oakland today on the road in a 6-3 win in the Bay Area, keeping pace with Houston and Texas in the standings. Dominic Canzone had a career day at the plate, driving in 4 runs, including a 2-run bomb in the second inning. Julio Rodriguez also came through with his 100th RBI on his 31st homer of the season, and it was a record-setting day for Cal Raleigh.
3-2. Oh, this is rifled out to right center field, crushed and short hopping the wall. It bounces over. A ground rule double for Cal Raleigh. And with that, the Mariners catcher has set a new single-season club record, the most extra base hits in one campaign by a Mariners catcher. Another impressive milestone for Cal Raleigh. Canzone, liftoff, blasted deep out to right field. This is into the second deck. Dom Canzone, what a bomb.
Take a look at it. As Aaron mentioned, it's going to be a cutter, McDelivery Supermo. Cutter trying to get it in on his hands, but he's able to get the barrel to it. Ended up middle in, and he hit every bit of it as it goes up into the second deck. It's well back. It's over that walkway.
And Shooty Babbitt. The deep center field. Rodriguez going back, and it is gone. A home run for Geloff, and it's 2-1. Geloff with home run number 13, RBI number 27. It's a 2-1 ball game.
The 2-2. Lifted high, deep right center field. Driven well, back at the wall, and it disappears. Home run, Julio. RBI number 100 this season. Only the 3rd player in baseball history, 22 or younger, to post a 30-30 season while driving in 100 runs. Launched right field. How about back-to-back jobs at the Coliseum? Up into the shadows of the stairs, Cal Raleigh's 29th. A couple of tanks in the 5th inning. 4-1 Mariners. Edgar.
There you go.
Kemp angling back and has to play this short hop in the wall. Gino coasts home. Ty France motors to the plate. The throw home is up the line, not in time. What a day this has been for Dom Canzone. He has driven in 4 of the Mariners' 6 runs.
A fly ball to deep center field going back. Rodriguez, he's at the wall, and it is gone. A home run for Rooker, and it's now 6-3.
2 outs, tying run on deck, bottom of the 9th inning. The payoff. He got him, and the Mariners win. They cap off a series sweep of the Athletics. They win it 6-3, and they will march on to Arlington.
George Kirby worked 7 innings to earn his 11th win of the season. Seattle has its final day off during the regular season tomorrow before they travel to Arlington to take on the Rangers in the first of 3 games Friday. That'll be at 5:05 on Root Sports Northwest. Well, Houston came through with a walk-off win in the bottom of the 9th over Baltimore, 2-1 the final there. Their lead is a half game over Seattle and Texas in the AL West. Rangers blew out Boston 15-5 to remain tied with the Mariners in second place. Seattle and Texas also tied for the final wildcard playoff spot. After yesterday's action, Tampa Bay has already clinched a playoff spot as they try to chase down Baltimore in the division. Toronto is at New York to take on the Yankees as the Blue Jays lead Seattle and Texas by a game in that wildcard chase. Wenatchee bounced back from a volleyball loss at Gonzaga Prep Saturday to pick up a sweep over West Valley last night. Panthers never trailed through the first 2 sets but fell behind early in the third and needed a big comeback to keep its Big 9 set-winning streak alive. Sebastian Moraga had the call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Amy Tucker, and she's smiling big, I tell you. And that one closes the book on this first set with Wenatchee taking it 25-15. Malia McMurray. The set. Oh, what a slam that time. From the left side, Bree Sackman. And it's set point Wenatchee. The crowd gets loud. The slam. Barbie on the dig. Tucker, Barry, the slam. And that one falls right in and closes the book on set number 2, 25-20. Diving Miss Tucker from the left side. Demergen. Tucker, soft touch, kept alive. The block, good block, great block by number 15, Maren Stuber. She would not give up on that ball, and the crowd erupts here at Wenatchee High School. 21-20 the lead for West Valley Yakima here in the third set, but with Wenatchee serving. Miss Tucker. Good block, strong, and we're tied. What a comeback by the Wenatchee Panthers here. There's the okay, the go-ahead from the upper referee. Ace, right at the nick of time. There's another serve for match point and set point. Soft touch. The slam, strong on the dig. Tucker buried the slam, and that closes the book. Astonishing comeback, 25-23, 3-0. Wenatchee over West Valley Yakima.
Yeah, we really had to prove ourselves. We did not play like ourselves in Gonzaga Prep, and so I think this just proves that we can come back from a loss like that and show who we really are. Speaking of comebacks, the third set, when West Valley sort of woke up a little bit, what did the team say to one another, and what did coach say to you to keep you focused, to keep you fighting, and be able to close this out in 3? Just stay disciplined and play our game and really lean on each other, because if we're going to pull through a game like that, we need to lean on each other as teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. The first 2 sets were great, and then to see them battle back and take that third set, I couldn't be more proud of them for that. Now,
To what do you attribute the ability to come back from adversity? Is it the fact that this team has been to some pretty lofty heights in the past? Or is it the fact that it's mostly upperclassmen? What are the reasons?
Yeah, absolutely. We're a very experienced team. We got a lot of returners coming back who have been on varsity since they were freshmen. So they've been through those pressure moments, they've been through the big moments, and they know how to pull out the wins. So.
While Wenatchee was winning, Eastmont fell to Eisenhower 3-1. Moses Lake swept 3 sets from Sunnyside, 25-11, 13, and 15. Cashmere blanked Ephrata. Zilla closed out Cascade, and Quincy swept Mampton. In B volleyball last night, Moses Lake Christian edged Pateras 3-2. Okanagan swept Oroville. Lake Roosevelt topped Tonasket 3-2. Manson blanked Liberty Bell. Brewster beat Bridgeport 3-0. Eastmont remained unbeaten in Big Nine girls soccer with a 3-1 win over Eisenhower last night. Wenatchee topped West Valley 5-2. Moses Lake earned a shutout win over Sunnyside 3-0. Othello edged Ephrata 2-1. Cashmere beat Ellensburg 3-1. Okanagan blanked Chelan 3-0. Not sure how, but Cascade played 2 games according to the website yesterday. Came out on top of East Valley 1-0 and Zilla 6-0. The 2 scores turned in for the Bees had Liberty Bell besting Pateras 5-4, while Lake Roosevelt topped Oroville by the same score of 5-4. With sports on the NCWLIFE channel, I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.
It is back, the Wenatchee River Salmon Festival for the 31st big year, and as you can see, they've made big changes to the Leavenworth National Fish Hatchery. It looks almost like Rocky Reach Dam, which is where it's going to be for the next few years. Corky Broadus will be joining me, and 2 of the other organizers. The Wenatchee River Salmon Festival is back. 31 big fat years on tomorrow's edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.